This is the solution video for section 8.1, problem number 2. All right, so the directions say set up an integral that can be used to find the area of the shaded region. All right, so we have this shaded region here, and you can see that this curve, x equals negative 3y squared plus 4, is this sideways parabola here. And then we have this other curve here that is the x equals y cubed. All right, and so what we want to do is we need to understand that these are both of these equations are written in x equals form, right? And so we also look at this and we realize that if we draw a horizontal rectangle, the right-hand boundary is always that parabola, and the left-hand boundary is always that the y cubed. All right, now, if we were to have drawn a dx rectangle, right, you would see that this curve is the top and the bottom, and then over here, this curve is the top and the other curve is the bottom. All right, and so that means we would need two different integrals, which we don't necessarily want to do, but also these are written in x equals form, so it's just going to be easier for us to use a dy rectangle. All right, so dy rectangle. So what does that mean? That means that we're going to integrate with respect to y. Now, if we integrate with respect to y, that means only y's can be inside of our integrand, and our limits must be y values. All right, so if we look at this region, the lowest y value in the region is -2, and the highest y value in the region is +1. Okay, now we also need to think about, all right, so the upper boundary of the dy of the region is this parabola, right? And so that's going to be my -3y squared plus 4, and then we're subtracting the lower boundary of the region, which is the y cubed. Remember, if we're integrating with respect to y, only y's can be inside of my integrand. All right, so now this is correct. This is the setup, but you might see it without, some of those parentheses. And so maybe you have like -3y squared plus 4 minus y. There should be a plus 4 in there. Plus 4 minus y cubed, right, dy. Otherwise, you really can't do anything else. Do not solve the integral unless it says to actually find the area.